everybody! As you can tell by my bare face, today we're going to do a cute grinned character makeup inspired by my all-time favorite game lately, Best Fiends. If you haven't heard of this video game, it's widely popular. It's a puzzle adventure game where you collect and upgrade characters by matching same color objects to defeat these gruesome slugs. I'm currently on a level 129, I kid you not. I've been addicted like nobody's business. You could try to beat me and share your scores. There's a brand new Best Fiend Forever out right now, but I've been still hooked on the original one where there's more social boards and leaderboards and you can connect with your friends on Facebook to compete with them. I know I always compete with my friends because they got me hooked to this game as well. I could go on forever about this game. These slugs that you have to defeat, they like shoot out slime and put obstacles that's very hard and challenging to do, but then you get addicted because sometimes it gets super hard, but then you want to defeat it, and you could download it for completely free to play this game. I was so lucky enough for Best Fiends to contact me, so this video is sponsored by the people over at the Best Fiends gaming app. And it was so completely hard for me to choose which character I wanted to paint on my face because once I was playing this game till the wee hours of the morning because I'm that hooked, I'm like, I need to pick one of these characters to paint and do an artwork on my actual face. So I picked Kwincy because he's bright yellow and he's a spider character. This is the only spider character I would accept in my life because he's so freaking cute. And he evolves to different stages, all the fiends do. He gets multiple eyes in the game. But let's get on to painting my face as Kwincy. Look how cute he is. I want to do his baby wee stages when he has this cute smile. So let's see if we could paint our face as Kwincy with this cute smile. First off, I'm going to get a wig cap and put that on my head. You can put a headband on your head, whatever will get those baby hairs from flying in your face and eyeballs. You want a clear canvas to paint on. So we are also going to flatten them eyebrows with glue stick and powder. Layers of those, I would suggest 3 layers at least. You could do up to as many as you want as long as you don't have a raised edge that's really awkward. You want a flat surface that you could paint on. And it looks like you don't have eyebrows at all when you paint on them later. You also want to use a hair dryer to completely dry off these eyebrows so that now we could get our drawing pencil for our outline. We are going to draw and outline Kwincy on our face. You really want to look at reference pictures because he's very round and my head is more oval, which is surprising than the round little creature, the Best Fiend from my favorite video game. He has this giant smirk, which is going to be really hard and tricky to paint on my face, but that's why I am doing this layout. It's kind of like a little semi-mini cheat code. We have the eyeball in between our eyebrows almost. We have his grin that goes all the way up to my eyeball, to the other side of my face on that cheek, and we have giant teeth near our nose. It's going to be awkward and weird, but hopefully it comes out really cool. We'll see. Once that outline is drawn on our face, we're going to paint by numbers. Well, we're just going to get this light cream yellow tone makeup and paint in the body of Kwincy. Within that area around the eyeball, his body, but do not paint on that fake widow's peak outline we drew on. And you want to paint so you don't paint inside his grinned mouth and his bottom lip as well. And it's going to go on top of your bottom lip. We kind of look crazy, but trust me, this will look cool. Then you're going to powder all of that down with translucent powder once it's dry, so it doesn't smear all over your face within the other areas and outlines. Now I'm going to get a burgundy lipstick and paint the inside of his mouth around those big teeth on our nose. This is the perfect color of inside the mouth, and you want to leave some blank areas, a little small sliver on your cheek completely bare with no paint, because that's going to be his tongue. Then it's time to get some yellow aqua paint. I am using Graftobian aqua paint, but you can use any aqua paint you want. We're going to paint in that area that looks like it's our widow's peak that we drew on, that's near our hairline, because we want that yellow school bus colored yellow that frames the face. That's the top portion of Kwincy's head. He kind of has the colors of Big Bird, but you're not going to put that all around your head, just on portions near the side of your face, and leave some areas blank to do like a tiger stripe later. Getting the salmon cream paint from my Makeup Forever Flash palette, or you can use any salmon type peachy lipstick as the tongue color inside of his mouth. Getting some light grayish brown cream paint and then painting that on top of his tongue, like a shadow area, and some black cream paint on the top of his mouth to do more shadowing. Now getting some white aqua paint and painting his eyeball. It looks like a giant marshmallow just slapped onto the middle of your brow area on your forehead. But you don't want to paint in the inner circle. That's going to be the pupil of his eye or the iris. It's like an all-white Pokeball, but with no center. And you're going to use that paint to paint his teeth as well. They're like two giant Tic Tacs. One of them smack dab on your nose. And I forgot to paint his bottom teeth, so we're going to do that now. It's totally fine to do cream paints over this burgundy mouth area. It won't smear too much as long as that burgundy mouth is dry. We are going to use some translucent powder to set that. And you're going to blow dry your face to completely dry it, so that we can move on to the next layer of this white cream paint to do the highlight areas on Quincy's face. He has highlight areas on the top of his mouth and near his grin on the corner of his mouth. And we're also going to sharpen in the white eyeball to make it more opaque. You want his eyes to be pure white. We are going to get some dark blue cream paint and paint in the center of his eye just very lightly. And then around that, we are going to get some brown aqua paint to color in those tiger stripes that Quincy has on the side of his body and to contour the outside lining his face and certain shadow marks around his face, the top of his mouth, and the bottom of his mouth as well. Now that we look like a creepy alien, we're going to get some black aqua paint and outline the eyeball and do the details in the center of his eye. Do some shadowing with some light blue on that actual eyeball, and then get a very thin paintbrush with the black aqua paint, outline the eyeball, his teeth as well, those giant Tic Tac teeth, and start outlining the front of his mouth and face and body with some black aqua paint as well. Now, adorable little Quincy has cute, spidery, thin legs and antennae. I love how he looks like a spider alien. I don't know why. So we're going to paint that on, even though it's going to be covered mostly later. We will see the shadow of it, though. We're just outlining his bottom teeth and the rest of his face and shadowing in the outside of his buck top teeth and putting white highlight marks on his tongue. And his eyeball, I almost forgot the little white highlight on his eyeball that makes him look more cartoon-like. And the top of his forehead. If you accidentally smear some black on your forehead like I did, you could fix it with that cream yellowish paint. Now I'm going to get some blue aqua paint and color that at the base near his legs, so that it gives some variation between just yellow and black paint, because we're going to paint the rest of my face around Quincy's face on mine completely black so that it will frame Quincy's whole body and make him look cute and stand out. I'm also going to paint my ears, down my neck, and my chest. That's why I wore a black t-shirt with this black background, so that you could see Quincy himself up front and center in his big, smiley, cute grin. Use this black paint as a reference, a way to reshape Quincy's body, because your face is oval in Quincy and most of the Fiends are round. Most of them are completely round. So you can use the black paint to paint over parts of the yellow and certain parts of his body to reshape it, and that's what I did. Because once you think it looks like Quincy and shaped like Quincy, you're completely done with this makeup transformation of this best fiend from my favorite video game. His name's Kwincy, and he's so cute. He's shown on most of the promos for this game because I think he's just the best one. He's the most cheerful, but you could check out the video game. The links will be down below. It's completely free, and there's other adorable best fiends, and they all evolve to different stages. And they're all so unique, and it's such a fun game. But sadly, now it's time for me to take this off, wipe away this cute little character. This was so much fun. I'm sure I still have black paint in my ears when I went out to dinner after this, even after a shower. Thank you guys again so much for watching. You can subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more body paintings, effects, makeup with appliances and everything. Many more videos to come before the year ends. Thank you so much again for Best Fiends, the video game, for sponsoring this video. If it wasn't for you guys watching, I wouldn't get these wonderful opportunities to work with games that I absolutely love in different companies that's outstanding as this one. I would not be sponsored by companies or promote anybody that I am not in love with, like I'm in love with this game. And I will see you guys later in the next video. Love you. Bye.